Hey Hubie, how's it going? Sorry I couldn't join last stream. I know worries, dude. That's one of the major downfalls with not having a schedule, right? It makes it impossible for anyone to kind of, you know when I'll be going live, right? I'm thinking I might actually change something a little bit for that. I think I might start introducing set days to stream and set times. Still, like, not like a massive amount per week, but just to kind of get it, a little bit more schedule going. Your dad left you his house for a week. Ooh, nice. Is that a nice house? He locked all the doors so I have to sleep on the sofa. Wow. I mean, like, no offense, dude, but your dad sounds really nice. I had to sleep on the floor in here for a week. I don't know if you can tell, because there's so much shit. All my stuff's in that corner, right? So I literally had like this little space in the floor to sleep. I had to self-isolate for a while. So, sleeping on the floor it was. You have no bed sheets or pillow. Why did you agree to do this? Didn't know it'd be like that. Fair enough, fair enough. I reckon that's really a kind of a thing that we do in England, at least. Like, if you're gonna go away for a week, you just go away for a week, right? We don't have someone to come house sit for you. That's not a thing that we really do, unless you have pets. The only reason why you'd ever have someone coming over is if you have pets. Also, ignore the giant spot on my forehead. It's fine. It's so hot today. It's like 22 degrees outside. It's gonna get hot in my room very quickly, so we'll see how long it lasts. I've got until 8 PM to stream, so I'll get a good 3 hours in today. You live 250 kilometers away. Yikes. Sounds like you got a raw deal, dude. You at least got like free food or something. Did you have to take a week off work? You took a holiday. Okay. Still sucks though. Yeah, when I take holiday time, I tend to like take it just to chill at home. At least you're working though, right? At least you have something to do during the day. So I accidentally somehow managed to get myself a job interview next week. So I'll be preparing for that. I think it's on Tuesday, so I'll be preparing for that on Monday. I might stream some of the preparation, like just like general interview questions and shit, since it's been so long since I had an interview. But we'll see how that goes. It's not for, I won't go into too much details, obviously, because I don't want to, like, DDoS myself in real life. It's kind of, it is a tech company. They are a tech-based company. I would not be doing programming, but they do have programmers as their employers, JavaScript programmers as their employers, and I would be doing back office work for them. But it's kind of like, you know, get your foot in the door, in the space. And I believe I can do it remotely, at least for now, I think. So. I don't know what the salary would be. I didn't, you know, I don't really, as long as it's minimum wage or above, I'm fine, you know, like, no humans, no problems, yeah, exactly. I sort of accidentally fell into it though, right? Like, I'd much prefer to kind of start off with a part-time job and build myself back up, but, you know, can't be too picky. It's also a bit of shit timing, because I'm gonna have a jaw surgery soon, I think, like, in the next couple of months, but, you know. Right, so today, what I kind of wanted to focus on is arrays. So I understand arrays-ish, right? I understand why can I not just like fucking search on this site? Why do I have to search on Google? I feel like I understand the basics of arrays, but I don't. I feel like when I'm doing the code war stuff, arrays are used in so many different ways I would never kind of have thought of. Which means that maybe I don't understand arrays as well as I think I do. So I thought we'd go back over arrays today, because they seem to be used all the fucking time in multiple different ways. So maybe I'm just not fully understanding what they're capable of, you know? And because they're used all the time, it's kind of like a core subject, right? Like... I think. Do I not have ad blocker on this? Can you have ad blocker on it? Incognito mode. Hold on, let me see if I can add it. I don't think they work in incognito mode, which is a bit weird. Why would it not work on incognito mode? That seems a bit shit. Oh well. Enjoy your adverts. Nice background there. Thank you. It changes a lot. They're all kind of fantasy or video game oriented. Ooh. How are you, Joey? I have my textbook here as well, because there's like basic array stuff in here. I figured I could start with somewhere. I think it's page 70. There it is. Enjoying summer. Oh, dude, it's so hot. I wish we had air conditioning in this country, I really do. Yeah, I have it, but it's not working. I have it. I have another. What? It's active here, right? But it's not active on my incognito. And if I go to uBlock Origin, it says I already have it. So I don't know. Is it just because it's incognito? I have to make it work here. What is it? Chrome extension. Oh, that's not it. Chrome. I have dark on everything. I don't like light. Let's get rid of that one actually. I think that was from a long time ago. See, it's on. It's just not working on incognito. There's a switch for allowing. Okay. Really? Chrome extensions. I didn't see it. Why does it always open it on my real browser? That's really annoying. Details. Hold on, let me pull this off in case like DDoS me or some shit. Don't see an option for allowing. Ah, allowing incognito. Okay. Alright, let's refresh. Did that work? I guess so. Okay. What does the dark reader extension do? Did it just automatically make everything dark? Is that all that does? Wonderful. Right, so an array is a special type of variable. It doesn't just store one value, it stores a list of values. You should consider using an array whenever you're working with a list or a set of values that are related to each other. Arrays are especially helpful when you do not know how many items a list will contain, because you can create the array. When you create the array, you do not need to specify how many values it will hold. If you don't know how many items a list will contain, rather than creating enough variables for a long list, using an array is considered a better option. For example, an array can be suited to storing individual items on a shopping list because it is a list of related items. Additionally, each time you write a new shopping list, the number of items on it may differ. You create an array and give it a name just like you would any other variable, using the var keyword followed by the name of the array. The values are assigned to the array inside a pair of square brackets, and each value is separated by a comma. The values in the array do not need to be the same data type, so you can store a string, a number, and a boolean all in the same array. This technique for creating an array is known as an array literal. It's usually preferred method. For creating an array, you can also write each value on a separate line. Oh, that makes it, I guess, simpler to see. On the left, you can see an array created using a different technique called an array constructor. This uses the new keyword followed by an array. The values are then specified in parentheses and each value is separated by a comma. Is there a difference between the way they work? An array literal and an array constructor. The sad music in background fits really well and done in JS. So let's have a look. Let's Google what's the difference between an array literal and an array constructor. JS difference. Array literal and array constructor. Code Academy. They're fundamentally similar. Square brackets is pretty much a shortcut for new array. Oh, okay. The latter is an example of using the array constructor, which really does the same thing. The only time you want to use new array and not square brackets is when you want to have a large empty array. Okay. Coolio. Values in an array are accessed as if they are in a numbered list. It is important to know that numbering of the list starts at 0. Numbering items in an array. Each item in an array is automatically given a number called an index. This can be used to access specific items in the array, considering the following array which hold 3 colors. So, to retrieve the third item on the list, the array name is specified along with the index number in square brackets. Each array has a property called length, which holds the number of items in the array. The first line of code in the list creates some blah blah. Okay. Ow. Spaces and line breaks are not important. A declaration can span multiple lines. You can also create an array and then provide the elements later. Okay, interesting. You can access an array element by referring to the index number. With JavaScript, the full array can be accessed by referring to the array name. What does this do? The document method getElementById returns an element object representing the element whose ID property matches the specified string. So you put the ID in the brackets. Since element IDs are required to be unique if specified, they are a useful way to get access to a specific element. Okay. So the idea they're trying to get is demo. Arrays are a special type of object. The type of operator in JavaScript returns object for arrays. Array elements can be objects. Length property of an array returns the length of an array. Why would you need... I've never understood why you need to know the length of the array. Like, I would feel like that'd be really niche, like needing to know the length, but actually we seem to use it all the time. I've never figured out why you use it. Like here. That any time you loop through an array, you seem to use dot length, and I'm not sure why you would need to know how long it is. Is it just because the program needs to know how many times to execute and it gets that from dot length? I guess so. Because of that. So if it didn't know how long len was, it wouldn't know how many times to do that, right? And then you got push. Okay. Like, oh, gotta go log in. I guess I understand arrays. It just it's always used in ways that I wouldn't think about. Did I get the right password? No. Fuck. Okay, got the right password. No, I said from the beginning that I understand, like, I understand what an array is. And I understand, like, the process. You know, you got like push, pull, split, slice. And you got dot length, and then you can increment a for loop. It's just I feel like they're used in ways that I don't quite understand. Like, I don't understand why you would use an array in that situation, I guess. But I guess the only way to learn that is practice of using them, right? So let's go to arrays. AKU. Well, that's why I'm gonna do some code wars for arrays, right? I think that's probably the best way. You'll be given an array A and a value X. All you need to do is check whether the provided array contains a value. Okay, so we want to do an if loop. Where is it? Here. Although they've done 4, so 4. So we want to initialize it with 0, and then we want to get the. So then it's if I is less than. Is it check dot length? I guess it is. Though I guess we're not. It would be a dot length. Okay. And then it's I plus plus. Okay. Right, and then so we want to do Ravi, thanks for the follow, dude. Dad, what 5 that? Dad, what is that? Was that the name? Right. So then we want to do a boolean, right? So can you do an if statement inside of 4? I got the name right. Woohoo! Right. So, can I do an if statement inside of 4? I can come up with anything. There you go. Can you fuck off with all this? So, United Kingdom. Okay, why do you need to know this? Oh my god, leave me alone. Hello? Okay, you can. So let me do if would I have to use? I guess I'd use this, right? So if X return true, else if else return false. Does that work? Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, it doesn't like that. I did not like that. I swear it's just a small thing. Oh, it's thingy. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Do you have to put one at the end as well? After the last one? No, okay. Squiggly bracket. Squiggly bracket, right. So that doesn't work. Is that just... Okay. Ow. Yeah. Doesn't like that. I'm pretty sure this needs this. Where do I put it? I think I put one there. And then obviously I put one there, but where do I put the end for this one? Is it just there? Maybe I don't just... Maybe I don't need that. Maybe I can just do if X. expected true to equal false. Okay. What? So if A equals 0 then? Like that? I mean A equals X obviously. Value to find, interesting. Array dot find. Could we use that? Where is it? Let's put this over here. Can we just do array dot find? Well, a dot find. That's gonna work, yeah. Let's close that down. Array dot find. Okay, so that's what I did basically. Oh, let's check that, right? What the hell is this song? It's in World of Warcraft, isn't it? So that is what I have done. I did do array dot find, did I not? Array dot prototype includes. Interesting. Oops. Yeah, it's a World of Warcraft song, that's why. Alright, so let me put a dot prototype dot, and then it's not let me write, but I'll try anyway. Right. So yeah, it would be A, right? So this is what I mean, like, I understand, like, if I go through this stuff, I understand what's going through it, but then trying to actually apply it becomes a lot harder for me. And that's when my brain starts to get confused, because I guess I don't have a deep enough understanding, but I'm only going to get a deep enough understanding from practicing, right? Right. Yeah, so an array is a list of stuff, and you're trying to find out if X is in the array. It doesn't like this A thing, which I'm not sure why. That's why it's throwing out the syntax error. Unexpected identifier. I don't know why that's unexpected identifier, because that is the name of the array. It can't be check, because that's the name of the function. It has to be A. Wooty, thanks for the follow, dude. Welcome. Right, so we're initializing it to 0. And then we're making it go through the entire length, and then we're looping through it until we find the answer. Then we've got an if statement saying, if within A you find X, return true, otherwise return false. That seems like it should work to me. I don't understand why it doesn't like A. What if it's old JS and doesn't have includes? We did try it without anything there. We did try it with that, and it still didn't like it. Can we do find? A.find? That was another option, wasn't it? Yeah, it still doesn't like A. Why do you need the for to make it loop through the entire array? My understanding is if you don't have this, it will just do it once. So if the first value in the array is not X, it will just come back as saying no, even if later on in the array there is an X. Is my understanding what this does. But without the loop, wouldn't it just stop at the first one? I thought that was the entire point of the loop, to make it continue until it finds it, or gets to the end. Oh yeah, I know, but I know it has indices. But I thought it would stop at indices 0, like if, unless you have the loop. Otherwise, why would you ever need to use this? If it would just do it automatically without this, it would just always go through the entire loop without it. Like, but I don't know how many. I don't know how. Like, there's no way to know. When writing the code, I wouldn't know how many times to make it do that because I wouldn't know the length of the array. Which is why I need dot length. Are you saying your brain hurts because I'm being stupid, or your brain hurts because you don't understand it either, Dad? Chillax thought, hey dude, how's it going? What language do you do then, Dan? What will you receive in a for loop when you press AI? You would get the first, whatever the first indices is, right? Because I is, well, it depends. Are you saying if I had this or if I didn't have this? So if I didn't have this, telling it to go once, it would come out with whatever is at indices 0. But because I have this, it would spit out all of them. So it depends on whether your question is whether if I have the for loop or not. It's fucking hot, Chillaxor. It's like 28 degrees in my room right now, Celsius. Yes, we've set it to 0 here, which means it's the first indices. Okay, I'm good that didn't work because I would not have. Yeah, good. I'm glad that didn't work because yeah, but once you understand one language, you can kind of sort of get to grips quickly with all the other ones, right? So I understand it. It's kind of like learning other languages, like real languages. People that have learned languages before are a lot quicker at picking them up. Console log AI and your for loops are here. So what we're trying to do is, so we have an array. So an array is basically a list of items, right? Let's say it's like a shopping list or some shit, right? And in there, somewhere is the value X. So I'm trying to write a program that will go through the array, and if it finds X, we'll print the word true. If it doesn't find X anywhere in that list, it will find false. I'm wondering. An if statement. I'm wondering if it's meant to have braces around it. Okay. 66 is not a function. Excuse me? Excuse me? What the fuck is 66? I mean, I get it. 66 is not a function. What? What? Yeah, I know it's got 66 in there, but... Eh? Bum, bum, bum. We tried doing include. What's a dot includes? Is it include or includes? Includes. Right, so why does finds not work? There's obviously something with finds that it didn't like, so let's have a look at what happens with find. Maybe find is not a thing, and I made it up. Let's find index. Right, let's see if it works with find index as well. What's it, find dot index? No, it's just find index. Okay, interesting. So why does it not like find dot index? What does prototype do? Did I spell it right? Prototype. Prototype dot includes. I guess it's the same. I wonder what prototype does there. I know it works. I'm just trying to find out why the other one didn't work. If you need to find the index of the values, array.process index of. Oh, okay, index. Was it small I? Yes. Ooh. Right, let's see if this one works. No, it does not like that either. Interesting. Capital O, maybe. Why did I put a dot there? I'm an idiot. Ooh. Cannot read property index of undefined. Yeah, I was sick a lot though. I ended up having like brain surgery and stuff. Yeah, what does this prototype thing do? Why does it keep telling me to use that? What does prototype do? Does it tell you? example is a model that displays the appearance and behavior of an application or product early in the development cycle. What? I only use type prototype when creating a class and expanding it. No, they've all got a fucking prototype in them. So why does this not let them? But fine does. Okay, well that doesn't fucking work. Prototypes are a way of declaring methods and objects. Okay, okay. Oh, it's find the index, right? Nope. What did I do before? Oh, that includes. So why does find not why did index of not work? Oh, because does that give out the number instead? So the index finds out the number that X is at. Which, let's say like it's 5 or whatever. So it would give out 5 instead of true or false. So you're not actually finding X, you're finding 5. Okay. Okay, I think I get it. Alright, let's try a different one. This is why, like, I've always had from the beginning, I do not, like, from when I started ages ago, I just have a problem with arrays. Like, they just don't, like, something about them in my brain just doesn't, like, click. Let's try array plus array. Oh god. I'm new to coding and now I want to get this sum of 2 arrays, actually sum of all their elements. Ooh. Interesting. First understand statements. Yeah, I can have a look in here and go over them again. Ow, Jesus. Got my hair stuck in the book. Right. Yes. A script is a series of instructions that a computer can follow one by one. Hold on, my dashboard just closed. There we go, okay, let's try again. Right, a script is a series of instructions that a computer can follow one by one. Each individual instruction or step is known as a statement. A statement should end with a semicolon. Statements are instructions and each one starts on a new line. A statement is an individual instruction that the computer should follow. Each one should start with a new line and with a semicolon, blah blah blah. Above each code block contains one statement, most of the containers, blah blah blah. See what W3 scores to the bus statements then. JavaScript applications consist of statements with an appropriate syntax. A single statement may span multiple lines. Multiple statements may occur on a single line if each statement is separated by a semicolon. No, I finished my Coke. There's always that last bit at the end that I can never get out. It's really annoying. That was way louder than it needed to be. Jesus. I need to wash my hair tonight. Wednesday is hair wash night. Alright, so I guess you have to first add up everything in the first array, and then add up everything in the second array, and then add up array 1 and 2. How do you add up everything inside an array? That is interesting. How would you add up everything inside an array? You'd have to check. I mean, can you make it assume? Can you make it assume that everything in the array is a number? Because we know that it will be, because it's already stated that. How do you... Right, so... So we need to get sum of array 1. Sum of array 2. Return sum of both arrays together. I think that's what you have to do. So for array 1, so for so how do I do it for just the first array? Where's the arrays? Can I do for array 1? Does that work? Let's do... Right. So I have a question. So when you do I equals 0, right? And you're initializing it, right? Can you do I equals 1 instead for the second one? Would that work? If you know what I mean. So I don't know how you differentiate between the two, right? So I equals 0. If I is less than... Oh, I guess this is how you do it actually. Right. Dot length. Then I plus plus. Right, and then... Okay. Okay, so how would I do a sum of all of them? So you'd have to do... You'd have to make it do I plus next number. Restart the loop. What you now have is I plus the next number. Restart the loop. I plus next number. So how would you do that? Hey Jason, how's it going, dude? So you have to do it. How would you... Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Sorry, I've arthritis in my hip and it just clicked. Oh boy. So how do you make... Let's try erase sum, because I don't know what the syntax for that is. JavaScript. Sorry, I normally put JS in my title, but I'm not today. JS. Let's just go to array in JS, see what we can find. What does dot map do? Right, so JS how to make array add up. Jason thinks I follow, dude. Ooh, get array sum. That might be good. Get array sum. Get array sum. God damn it. Oh. Stop giving me CSS. Oh, it's a function though. Right, so. Ah. The plus equals thing we did the other day. Where was that? Where the hell was that? Damn it. Haha, here you go, here you go. Right. Add 5 to my var. Okay. So could we do turn I plus equals array 1 plus equals I, like that? Would that work? Right, let's see. I mean, that's obviously not gonna. I want to see what the console says go on that. Can I can I declare it as a variable instead? Can I do that? What does dot reduce do? Okay, I feel like I could probably use accumulator, but I'm not going to. Right. I feel like I'd have to declare it as a variable. But I'm not sure how you do that inside a for loop. Because... well, let's just do this for now. Just see what it says. Ooh. Okay, so there's nothing syntactically wrong right now. Like, I'm aware it doesn't work, but... hey, Quantum. Oh no, I'm definitely average, dude. Maybe even below average at this point. How are you, dude? Do you know how for loop works? I think so. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, but I don't know where. You have to console log it before you return it, right? Or can I console log it here and still get? See, it doesn't like it. Brackets. Because if I did it before that, it wouldn't work, and I could do it outside the fucking function. I'd have to do it here, but I don't know how it would work. Yeah, exactly. If I do it after it's already returned, and I thought it doesn't work on something that you've returned already. But if I do it before it returns, it still doesn't like it, so I don't know where to console log. Ah, 1, 2, 3, okay. So it's not actually adding them up. Oh yeah, because of course it's not, because it's doing it before that. So that's what it is for, it's 1, 2, 3, so it should be, alright. They didn't give me anything. Does it work there? No. See, I can't get it to console log. No, I'm good, Quantum. Right. So I think this is working. But I'm not sure why, so... That's how do I... Okay, so now she's 0, which is interesting. Interesting. Bum, bum. Okay. See, they're using the accumulator thing. I still think I need to put I think I need to put a thing in here. I think I need to declare a variable. Like that. And then return. See if this works. I don't know how I should do it without. Does that need to be in brackets? I think it probably does need to be in brackets. And let's double equal it. And then that would be, I just want to see what this does. Ooh, it does not double equals. Okay, so then let's see what AR2 total is. Okay, I didn't actually console log anything, which is wonderful. Why does it not like that? Maybe you can't do a thingy inside a thingy then, but I thought maybe you could. So you're saying don't return there. The console log should still work though for AR2. And we broke it. Have I just done a... Have I made it somehow do a never-ending loop? Oh, yeah, it timed out. So now it's doing a never-ending loop because we didn't return it. So it definitely doesn't like that. Oh, did we not? Do we need to return? Maybe we can do something like that, yeah. Oh, I forgot the equals. It's not gonna like that anyway. So if I don't have return in, it doesn't never ending loop and times itself out, which makes sense. I don't understand why this won't console.log here though. Yeah, why is it not console logging that? It's really fucking annoying. Why are we not? Oh, I put console a lot. Still not giving me anything in the fucking console. Turn me out the equals. Oh, right, yeah. One, 2, and 30, so still not adding them up. So this does not work. That is not working. Okay. So plus equals does not work. Maybe plus equals doesn't work in arrays. Let's have a look at plus equals. Maybe there's rules about when that works. I don't know where to log it, dude. I tried logging everywhere and it doesn't work. Right. Yeah, but it doesn't do anything, look. This gives me 1, right. We already knew there was 1. Can I make it just do it? Can I make it just do it to itself? Does that work? Instead of defining it, so look what that gives. So I give 30 now. No, it's still giving 1, 2, 30. So that doesn't work either. I know the I is index. I know that's what I stands for. So that doesn't work. Unless it's not plus equals, we'll just plus do. Okay, so that's just logging all of them again. Because I know that you can do it with the whole reduce accumulator thing, but I don't want to use that. I want to do it without using that, ideally. Bum, 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 bum. Right. Right, I think we still need to have this in here. But I think the execution is wrong. I think we need to have a variable in here, but I think that this bit is wrong. So this obviously doesn't work. So how do I get it to add the next number then? That's the part that's not working. It's not adding the next number. Yeah, I don't want to use like I just don't know how you make it add on the next one. Right, array plus next number in array. Here we go. Nope. Add sum of numbers within array. JavaScript. I bet it's gonna say fucking yeah. It's still reduced. There's nothing I can find that's like reduced. It doesn't use reduce and stuff. Maybe I just have to use it. Maybe that is the only way. I'm trying to add an array onto another array. I think I'm gonna have to reduce. What's this? Can you just do some? Does some work in an array? So I feel like I might solve some problems. Some array. Stop giving me CSS. Just come on with fucking reduce again, isn't it? I think meaning actually is reduced. I don't understand how reduce works, so that's why I don't want to use it. I don't understand it. I don't know what the fuck is a reducer function. Like, it doesn't actually tell you shit. The reduce method executes the callback function. The fuck? Yeah, I'm trying to add an array onto another array. Ugh. I don't understand why this doesn't work. Like, I just don't understand why that doesn't work. Also, it's meant to be array.1, so there's one problem. Alright, so this is not doing anything, and I don't know why. This is flat out not doing anything. Oh wait, hold on. Total. Because according to what I learned the other day, it should do that. But maybe that doesn't work in an array. The only thing I could think of is that doesn't work in an array. Where was that again? But I can't find anything that says that doesn't work in an array. AR1 is an array, so you're converting AR1 to another type. How am I converting it to another type? What I'm asking it to do is add the next number onto the previous number in a loop. So what I understand this code should be doing is it's gonna go to the indices of 0 in array 1, pick it up, right? Then go into the next number, add that number back onto the first number, go to the next number, add that number back onto the number, add the next number on, and add the next number on until you finish the array. That is what I understand this code to do, but it's obviously not working like that, and I don't know why it's not working like that. Because what I've written to me does that. That's what I thought this does, Hubie. I thought that this, what I've done here, adds up. It's making a variable called R1 total equal that. As far as I understand it. But I guess not. Unless we just get, because we've done this before and this also didn't work. I tried doing without doing a variable. And then just doing. Man, it's still not adding itself up. Which is why I put the variable in there, because I thought the variable, declaring it as a variable, would be better. Do I not need the for loop? Can I just do it as... Can I just do it like this? Yeah, no. So now it's got a syntax issue. Alright, well, let's do that. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Let's get rid of the 4. Can I just do 2 lets one after the other like that? Yeah. I don't know why this is not gonna work. I think anyway. not a number now. Interesting. Okay. Right. Oh, well. Zero, not 2 dots. I'm aware this is wrong, but it's good what I've got for now. See what it doesn't like. Expected 0 to equal 21. Maybe I don't need that yet. Do you have to make it start the 0 indices, or does it automatically? Yeah, so you do. Okay. Well, the full loops aren't working, so it's this bit that's not working, and I still don't know fucking why. What happens if you do I plus equals I, then? That wouldn't work, would it? What the fuck? Right. Because you've made it I, right? There's no way that would work. This is gonna come out with gibberish, right? Yeah. Well, that's what that does. That's iterating over the array. That's making it go back over, right? Hold on. There you go. Okay. I get what this does. The part that I don't know how to do is to get the actual sum, right? I don't know the syntax to make it add the numbers together. Unless I can just do sum. Can I just do sum array 1? Does that work? I don't see how that would work. Can I just do it array dots? Like, does that work? I mean, I don't see how that could possibly work. Yeah, it's just undefined. But I know there is a sum command to make it add up to each other, but I don't know how you do it in a... Because all the answers I'm coming up with all say reduce. And I don't want to use reduce. Yeah, so I have to use reduce then, is what we've come up with. Hold on, I opened your thing up in a non-incognito tab because it hates me. Hold on. Will you fuck off? Why with the cookies? Fuck off. So you have to make it an array with a number first. You have to make it. You have to set it to 0 first. So is it not working because I haven't zeroed it out first? So equals 0. And then do... do it above the full loop, okay. So then you have to do array 1 total. And then add itself. To array 1 like that. It gave me 1. Why is it giving me 1? It should be giving me like 30 or some shit. Right, well, let's just fix this one then. Yeah, but the console should still be giving me the correct A1 total, and it didn't. Let's check, do we have the correct ones? Yes. Right, so that's worked. Why is my fucking console not working then? Why are you not logging AR1 total properly, you piece of shit? Okay, well, great. Can you give me the fucking... Why are you not console logging the fucking number for me? Okay. So that actually console logged each step instead of just giving me the final number it comes out with. No, it normally does it here. So what it did is it did console log AL1 total, but it logged it as each individual time. So instead of giving me, so I would assume that that would just give me the 600, but it's not. It's gone through and actually given me all of them, right? Oh wait, no, that's for each test it's done. Right, so according to this, it's done 1, 2, 3, 4 tests, but I've got a lot more fucking answers than that. Okay. See, I would just assume that it would all, if you, I mean, I know it's a stupid thing to assume, but I would assume that it would be smart enough to know that if you haven't given it a number, you should always initialize it as a 0, but I guess it wasn't doing that. So I guess you have to set it to 0 first. So I was assuming it was just doing that, but I guess not, which is infuriating. Okay. So look, I bet all the other solutions are going to be reduce, 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 reduce. No, don't know what argument O is. They've done it like I have. Sort of. Oh, interesting. So they've got, instead of doing it twice, they just then took some A already and then just added basically some B onto it without actually making a variable for some B. Interesting. Maybe reduce, reduce. That's the one problem with like these cartridges is most times when you go to the solutions, it shows you the solutions of like, you know, the professionals instead of showing you solutions of people that are like at your level and you can understand the solutions, right? Like it would be far more useful if they give you solutions from people that are actually 8K level, you know? Because I often don't understand the solutions that most people put out. Right, array, 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 array. There. water. Hydrate. Especially in this heat. Which one should we do next? Count the monkeys feels like it's going to be the same thing. Reduce but grow. Multiplying them. So we have to set it to 0 again. Can you do? I think you probably can. So 4. Oh. Well, let's close some of these down. There, yeah, so 4, let I equals 0. So then, can you do plus times plus? Does that work? Let's think, would that work? Would that work? I don't see why that wouldn't work. Give me 2 seconds. I've got a Facebook message. Bam, bam. Okay. It's plus equals, right? So it is times equals, and also if we were to do that. Ugh. Right, so does that all work? So then you do, what was it the last time we did? What? XI. Does that work? Let's console logs. Zoom there. I'm using Sim because that's what I used in the last. See what it does. Ooh. Fucking semicolon bullshit. You want to do some autistic code? What does that mean? What, here? Oh, no, that's wrong. True, you can just put it. Could I have done the last one then? So instead of what? So. Zoomer star equals. And then what? X. Y. So you can do it in the actual for loop. And then return zoomer. Oh, we broke it. I'm just gonna come back with an error. Yeah. So it doesn't like that. Yeah, so you just said plus I in there. Why is it saying I is not defined? Like, that's interesting. Yeah, I just spotted that. But why is it still saying, oh, expected undefined? Interesting. Okay, yeah. So now we're not getting a number. So it's right, so what we did for the last one obviously doesn't work for this one. Maybe you can't do star equals. Maybe there's rules for it. Right, so you want it to do 1 times 2 is 2 times 3 is 6. So currently we're just getting... It's because we set it to 0, and if you times anything by 0, yeah, it has to be 1. Because if you put 0, it's just going to times everything by 0 and set it to 0. Okay, right. So we just fix that part. Why are we getting undefined? Do I need to return? Okay. Right, so it wasn't working because we had 0. And 0 will just make all the numbers be 0, so. That makes more sense. Times tables are hard. Let me guess. Reduce. So what the fuck join does. Oh, they did it similar to me. Raise. Check the exam. The first input array is the key to the correct answer to an exam. The second one contains the student's submitted answers. The two arrays are not empty and are the same length. Return the score for this array for answers given +4 for each correct answer and -1 for each incorrect answer. So you have to check each indices of each array against the same indices of the other array. And then if it's the same, add +4 to your total. Right, so we'll need a total. Right, total equals 0, starting at 0. Right, so how can you do? Right, can you do? If array 1 indices 0, triple equals array 2 indices 0. I'm aware that we are missing brackets. Return total plus equals 4. Else if array 1 indices 0 equals empty string, or array 2 0 equals, wait, array 2 would never, array 1 would never, it would only ever be array 2 with an empty string, because array 1 has the answer. So if array 2 equals empty string, total plus equals 0, else total minus equals 1. Return total. And that needs to be inside the function. Right, but then we have to put a for loop in it because we need it to do it over and over again. So return total. Right, but we need a for loop in here because we need to do it for every single number answer. So for I equals 0, semicolon. If I less than. For the same then, so we have to for one for loops. Let's do it for array 1. So array 1 dot length, it's the same length. Plus plus. Right, what does that give us? I think we have gone wrong somewhere, but where? Right, AL1. Oh, array 1. Expected 16 to equal 6. Okay. Right, so initialize at 0, we got the loop going. So if array 1 is the same as array 2, add 4 to the total. Else if array 2 maybe we leave this blank. Maybe you don't want to make it do. No, okay, so you do need something. How do I make it? Because if I'm doing it as 0, wouldn't it do the same thing every time? So how do I make? So if I make it start as, is that not going to do the same thing every time? Can I not do it as empty? No, obviously not. I remember this being a thing, but I don't know if this is the right. Have I got insert going on? I think I do. Yeah, I did. Right, I remember this being a thing, but I don't know if that's the correct solution. Am I being stupid? Yeah, okay, that is stupid. So that's, and it should do 0 dot dot dot. I definitely know I should do it. No, chat's definitely dead. Right, how do you make it go? Stop pressing insert, you piece of shit. Right. Do, 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 do. So I can't leave it empty. 0 doesn't work. The dots didn't work. Let's see what the dots do actually. What the hell do the dots do? What are they called so I can find them? Yeah, well, I mean, that's all I like know I'm watching. And second of all, people like to look. I don't mind. So if I put it as 0, it doesn't like it. If I put it as dots, it doesn't like it. If I put it as blank, it doesn't like it. Ah! Right. Am I at least on the right track? Compare. Why is it now not liking total? I means index. Oh, like that. Why is it liking total now? What the fuck? Unexpected identifier. Didn't like return. Brackets, okay. Still doesn't like this, oh, squiggly brackets, yeah. Oh, there's a squiggly bracket there either. I don't know what it doesn't matter that total. Yes, UB. Do you need another squiggy bracket after that? Is it 3? No, okay. What, formatting wise? Yeah, I know. Because I'm used to visual code, but it just formats it for you. That's missing a bracket. Is that why, by any chance? Getting closer. Yeah, it won't work on this though. It doesn't work on this. Right. Why did it equal 4 instead of 6? Oh. I didn't do anything. Yeah. Oh, there's no gap in their empty string. I would assume there would be a gap in their empty string. That didn't fix the issue, but... So it's 4 minus 1, which is 3, plus 4. Yes, it should be 6. The first input array is the key to the correct answer to an exam. The second one contains the student's submitted answers. The 2 arrays are not empty and are the same length. Return the score for this array of answers, giving +4 for each correct answer, -1 for each incorrect answer, and 0 for each blank answer, represented as an empty string. If the score is less than 0, return 0. Maybe I do that. Does that throw it off? What happens if we do that? Okay, it's still the same. So it's missing 2 from the first answer. It's getting stuck on the first one right now. I know we still need to make it do 0 if it's less than 0, but... Is it not actually reiterating itself then? Is it not going back through? Maybe that's the issue. Maybe it's on the first one where it's right, so it's given 4 points and then it's stopping. You see, okay, well I don't. Well, I don't know what you mean. Is that in the wrong place? Okay, so now it's getting stuck on the last one. Okay, right, so return. Right, so that's going to be else if. Right, and then else. Hold on. Right, so it's failing on the last one now, so we need to make it do return total unless right, can we do this? If total equals is more than or equal to 0, return total. Else return else return 0. Oh my god, okay. Let's put it in the thingy. Did that do anything? Copy. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, it's taking a long time to submit it. Okay. Oh, these reduce. They did similar to me. Reduce. What does this do? So that's obviously... That's what's the location. That's obviously if the result is less than 0. What does the question mark do? JavaScript question mark. Stop doing it on fucking... Hey robot, how are you, dude? That does not help me. I just closed down. Oh no, I didn't. Okay. Hold on. The conditional operator is the only JavaScript operator that takes 3 operands. A condition followed by a question mark, then an expression to execute if the condition is truthy, followed by a colon. Finally, the expression executes. Right, so it's saying return the result. So it's saying if the result is less than 0, and it fulfills that truthfully, so it's 100% 0. 6 how the fuck am I 6 KU? I've never even done a 7 KU, you dumbass thing. Right, anyway. If it fulfills it being less than 0 truthfully, return 0. Otherwise, just return the result. Okay, I think I get it. I mean, I definitely wouldn't remember that in terms of trying to use that, but I understand it right now. They just did not equals. I guess you could do it that way. What did I do? I just did an else if instead. Oh, you... because I put... Yeah, wouldn't this just be an else? Why has he done an else if? Couldn't you have just done else? Isn't this unnecessary? Yeah, that's the kind of thing that, like, it annoys me that it gives me these solutions because I don't understand what the fuck is happening here. Like, you know, people have done best practices. 9 people have upvoted that. Like, excuse me. Hey robot, you still here? I accidentally got myself a job interview for next week. I wasn't like, you know, it was kind of by accident. But my plan was, the reason why it's an accident, right, is because my plan was to go for like part-time jobs. And this is a full-time job. But I know someone that works there and they were like, here, apply for this. So I was like, okay. Not, you know, it's not really, you know, I'm just like, okay, so I applied for it. But we'll see how that goes. I think I'll be able to work remote for now though, so I should be able to handle full time. Hope the interview goes good. Dude, it's on Tuesday and I'm already fucking bricking myself, like, Jesus. Right, so I was hoping, I have a trial in ESO, a raid, as normal people call them. For some reason in ESO they decide to call them trials for no reason. And this guild has a rule that unless everybody in the group agrees to you streaming, you're not allowed to stream the trial. And I put up a thing saying that everyone happy for me to stream the trial, and one person responded, so I won't be able to stream it unfortunately. So I will be ending the stream here. I currently plan to be live tomorrow. What time? I have no idea. It might be around the same time, it might be a lot early. It really sort of depends on what time I can get off my ass and go for a run, you know? That's kind of my deciding factor. Like, I go for my run, and then I come back, have a shower, make some food, and then boot up the stream. You can't watch tomorrow. Well, then hopefully I'll be on Friday too. I'm gonna try and do 3 days of streaming this week. We'll see how that goes. So there'll be slightly shorter streams, I think, just because I don't want to push myself. But we'll see what happens. But I feel like I am slowly getting there with the raise. You can't be here till Monday. Well, rip. I think I've still got some work to do on them, but I feel better about them at least. By the time you come back on Monday, Hebe, hopefully I'll be an array master. You never know. Right, okay. I need to end my stream. I need to go join this trial. Pretty kind of annoying that I can't stream this. You just got pizza. Woohoo, pizza! I get pizza on Sunday. Sunday is my cheat day. Although I might have sushi this weekend instead, I think. Not a huge sushi fan, but they also do this like bowl of noodles and meat, which are quite good and greasy and nice, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be streaming at some point. I'll let you know on Discord/Twitter. I don't eat sushi very much at all. I don't really like the texture of uncooked fish, but yeah, hopefully see you guys tomorrow. If not, at some point. Have a good night though. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.